you wake up and your vision starts to kind of coalesce and come in, and standing over you is some weird looking man with a painted white face that has red diamonds over his eyes, and his hair's pulled back in a ponytail, and he has a big grin on his face. Boy, chummers, before we get started, if you enjoy our content, do us a favor and give it a like if you're on YouTube, or rate the episode if you're listening on one of the audio platforms. Those interactions do go a long way in helping us find new people that are interested in the content. We're also trying to hit our goal of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube this season, and we can't do it without your help. Recap from last episode, which was the solo ghost one. I don't want to spoil it for everybody that's here that hasn't seen it yet. Just there was the use of a Gatling gun. Let's just leave it there, and it was pretty awesome. There was more information that was gathered. Ghost definitely got a little angry and had to expertly maneuver his van around town for a lovely chase sequence. You guys should definitely go check it out. But before we dive into tonight's episode, quick word from the sponsor, Drive-Thru RPG. Whatever game you play around your table, Drive-Thru RPG has you covered. Core books on every tabletop RPG system you've heard of, and a bunch you probably haven't, as well as modules, supplements, and as many other adventuring items as you might need. Just use our affiliate code down in the description below and drop that in when you're going to check out. So not only are you getting the products that you need to make your adventures great, but you can help support us while you do it. And we thank you very much for doing so. Moving right along to all of my gathered players again. We're all coming back together. Everybody is getting back from their respective outings that all sort of go down at the same time. You'll probably be trickling back into Asgard at different rates, but eventually all of you will have regathered. The thing that might be a little off-putting when you pull your cars back into the garage is the lovely view of a guy who is mostly covered in motor oil and grease, and there are engine parts and nuts and bolts everywhere, and he happens to be in his tidy whities.
I really hope he didn't touch anything on the inside.
And go. Who wants to go first here? This is the sight that you're greeted with as soon as you get back. So Amaging, Bear and Spider, when you guys pull into the garage, this is the sight that you see. Bent over, tidy whitey, grease stains.
Who the frag are you, and why are you in my garage?
That's Ghost Mechanic.
Who's yelling at me? Who are you? What do you want?
This is my garage.
I need to be here.
Go get a coverall.
This isn't your garage. Just reaches down to start scratching himself. This is Ghost's garage. He told me I could set up in here. I got a hammock over in that corner. I'm working on the stuff here. I haven't seen you here working on anything.
I just shut the car door.
Okay.
How big is the guy?
This is a human.
And so it begins.
No. I'm just going to look him up and down.
Mm-hmm.
We don't sleep in the garage. We'll get you a room. Coveralls are for your safety. They're in that closet.
Yes, sir, boss man, sir.
Thank you.
Struts over, reaches in, pulls out some slightly clean jumpsuit and starts to
let's be honest,
Take it
with
at a time.
Kaze here, those are the best made coveralls, and they are always spotless.
Well, while you're having this conversation, another car is going to come screeching in. Brass and Otto, you'll be also pulling up and seeing the scene of Bear talking to some guy who's putting on a jumpsuit, and he has, like grease stains on his face and everything.
Are we
Who's this
covered
guy?
in blood?
Oh, are we covered in blood?
Oh yeah.
Oh, well, Brass probably is.
Brass probably is. Oh, Brass, you have that black stuff all over your shirt, remember?
Oh yeah, all the Iker.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I am just staring middle distance, walking towards wherever the showers would be.
Mm-hmm. So Amaging, you and Spider Bear all get this side of just Brass getting out of the car, kind of stops and looks at you, and he's covered in some kind of black goo stuff. It smells horrible, and he just turns and walks off into the building.
You
Otto-
boys had a day.
Who did you kill?
I
More like
don't
what
think
did
it
you
was a
kill?
who. Yeah, what is probably a better question. I don't know. Hey, do we have a bug sweeper, by the way?
Probably.
We might want to like do that.
Why?
So if you notice, we're missing someone. Kaze didn't come back with us. Good news, he's not dead. Bad news, he's probably going to be.
Traffic's not that bad in Seattle. He's probably on his bike.
No. Well, he was on his bike. So we made a little pit stop. Right, this is the end of the journey. We'll go to everything that happened beforehand. We'll get back there. Maybe we call a conference. Should we do a conference? Should we use a conference room instead of talking to this garage with this strange, mostly naked man?
Yeah, I'll let you get out of here. Go away.
Oh, also, I got my magic back. All right, conference room.
The guy's got the coverall on now.
For the most part, yeah.
I'm gonna just drag him towards the door, lock the door behind me until I confirm with Ghost that guy's supposed to be there.
Sure.
I literally just told you that's Ghost Mechanic. Why wouldn't you believe me?
That man is on drugs.
Aren't we all?
No.
All right. Are you all going to your cafeteria / conference room?
We gotta make a proper conference room.
First, I pull my headphones out because I'm still listening to my true crime book, and I ask, did I miss something? Like you, so a lot of hand gestures and like with. Sorry, I'm here now. What's going on?
Meeting time.
Ghost, you'll get a message from Spanner that all of your quotations friends are back.
Okay. Just send him a thumbs up.
Okay, so you guys are getting everybody together. So Ghost, right after you get that message, somebody with one of their armband lieutenants will let you know that everybody's gathering in the conference room. If you want to talk to them, I guess they want to talk to you. They didn't really say.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Did they? Never mind. Yeah, I'll just go. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's not make this more complicated than it has to be.
All right. So everybody is gathering in your conference room.
I'd like to make sure I have the hard drives with me.
Welcome, everybody. It's been not that long since we've all seen each other. Anyways, so first we're going to start with probably the most important thing.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay, bye.
And then I leave.
Okay.
Is he important? Can we continue without him? I don't know what his status is with us. don't really talk to him. He's mean.
If you guys wait 5 minutes, I'll be back.
He is one of the current members of the Asgard 8, 7.
We'll wait then.
All right. In about 5 minutes, I'll come back with some photographs, like 6 or 7 photographs? They're like fresh. They're still wet.
We have a place to develop film.
We do now. By the way, Amaging, you might want to let me clean up before you go back to your room.
What?
Well, I needed a dark room, and I couldn't really think of anywhere else to do it that wasn't going to be disturbed. Don't
You know,
mind
we
the chemical smell. It'll get out of there in a couple of days.
Otto, how do you feel about us rooming again?
Sure, buddy. We can be bunk buddies. We'll put like 2 beds on top of each other. We'll have so much room for activities.
That sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, we can find a room for you. Don't use my room. What do you have there?
These are photographs. You take them with a camera.
Thank you. Would you mind explaining what they are of?
Oh, you should let him go first. He was talking, I think, right?
I think it might be a
Yeah.
little bit more important.
No, probably not.
We're good. Okay. Anyways, so Kaze's at the archaeology. You know the big pyramid thing with Rinraku? Yeah, so he's probably dead.
You had a good run.
Yeah, it was nice.
Why? And how did he get into the archaeology? They're not letting anybody in there.
Well, they let us in. It was kind of cool. It was very intense.
VIPs.
Yeah. Saw some the samurai guys. They were kind of scary.
You both went in?
Yeah, well, all 4 of us. Anyway, okay, all right, start from the beginning. So you know how we went on a rescue mission to rescue Applejacks, right?
Many unbearable hours later.
And that was pretty much it.
Naturally, we're gonna go back for him, right?
No, what? No, he's dead. Don't get me wrong. Love Kaze. I'm not touching that damn thing.
Yeah,
I'm not touching
Renraku
Renraku or archaeology at all. Like, I'm good. If he sends me a text message is like, hey, I'm outside on the, curb, I'll go pick him up. I won't. I can't drive. Someone will go pick him up. But like, I'm good. Like, he was a good friend, but we could just like make a grave somewhere and call it good. Anyway, so that's about it. I think I'm probably missing something, but
I might have, excuse me, I might have magical powers now. I will use them for good.
Didn't you always have magical powers?
Huh?
I thought that's what you know what, never mind.
Why do you have magical powers? I don't know where that's stemming
The
from. I'll be honest
explosion
with you.
gave you powers.
Yeah, no, it like returned my powers. Actually, maybe I should talk to Amaging. Amaging, I gotta talk to you afterwards. It's probably nothing.
Right, so now we have magic ghouls too. Fantastic.
Technically, all ghouls are usually magic. Well, I guess. No, never mind.
Whenever I look at Otto, do I notice anything different about his aura?
Yeah, his aura is brighter than what it normally should be. You swear every once in a while you catch the eyes and like silhouette of a fox that peeks over his shoulder really quick.
Yeah, he like the power went into this the wooden totem thing, and now I have to use it or hold on to it to use my power. But yeah, I got that back. So that's nice.
So who else experienced something horrible in the last couple of days?
Yeah, what are you guys up to? Anything cool happen to you guys?
We went to the library.
Wow, that is horrible.
We learned more about the Book of the Dead, and
At the library?
well,
They just had that was it in like the forbidden section?
I don't know.
Did you have to sneak
Spiders,
past-
Spider's kind of working on that part right now, but we have a lead.
Amaging. I also messed up. You guys couldn't get that safe open.
You didn't go back, did you?
I got it open
What did I specifically tell you not to do, Bear?
to open the safe.
To go
Was it worth
back and you open the safe. Did you get anything good?
I got 2 out of 3. That ain't bad. There was a vinegar smell and some breaking glass, and something made of paper got destroyed. But I did get 2 hard drives.
What are the hard drives for? Were they from the library's database? Do we
No,
now have the
they're
Mossy
from
or-
Doolin's secret room or something. Ghost, can you take a look? Do you have a way that you could look, like if there's like a virus or something on here, do you have like an isolated system or like an old laptop where you could view this stuff safely?
No, not really. That's not really my wheelhouse. I mean, I can use a computer, but when it comes to horrible viruses, I really don't want to plug that into anything that I own.
That's fair.
Yeah, same. So maybe we'll take it to Leap Boy or something. Because I don't want to just plug it into any computers around here either, but I want to know what's on them. And it's not that I don't trust Doolin. It's just that sometimes I don't trust Doolin.
Doolin is the one lead we have for the Book of the Dead. He knows something. He was hiding something, and
That's weird.
something happened to me in his shop. I don't know what it was. I lost a couple hours.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
when I got back, he was long gone, but I did get these. So maybe there's some information on here.
Was he like or like was he like, I mean, like, was he just like avoiding the conversation, or was he actively like trying to flee?
He was actively gone by the time I came to. If it wasn't for Spider, I would have never known. He was using a spirit projection of himself while he made his escape.
Neat.
So,
All right.
yeah.
That's probably bad.
But we do need to find him because we need to know what's on the paper that turned to brown mush.
Also, sorry, why do we want the Book of the Dead? I feel like that's something we should avoid. Sorry, I don't know where this came from. I don't know how long we've been pursuing this storyline, this arc in our lives, but I don't remember where did the Book of the Dead come in? Why are we looking for it?
Moriarty wants the Book of the Dead.
We actually have two buyers.
So we're going to sell it.
No, we're going to play them off against each other so they kill each other, and we're going to keep the book because I just kind of want to read it.
Maybe here's a thought. Just a quick idea. If you get your hands on that, maybe drop it into the bottom of the Puget Sound.
I feel like we should just not get ourselves involved. I mean, it seems a little too late, but like, if someone was like, hey, do you want to go find this book that's probably dark magic and will eat your soul? Guess what? Been there, done that. But
I can't do magic. It won't hurt me. I can't do magic. I just want to know what's in there.
That works.
That is not how magic works.
What
There.
harm ever came from reading a book?
A lot.
A lot.
A lot. Otto, we'll talk about that a little later. It's something we definitely don't want Moriarty to get his hands on.
Or our other buyer.
Who's the other buyer? Are
No,
we gonna...
that one's not a concern of anybody's.
Yeah.
We're concerned about Moriarty.
I was thinking we could play them off against each other and let them kill one another.
You did say that. How are we going to do that?
Send them to the same dead drop and tell them the book's inside. Let them fight it out.
Actually, that's not bad. That's, yeah. I just feel like definitely one of them is going to survive that situation, and then we're all just dead. So like,
Or we do that and then just booby trap the dead drop,
I guess that's fair. I guess we just
ambush kind of
Third
thing,
party,
you know? Yeah.
We do have a lot of explosives and guns.
fair enough.
Or just don't get involved with it. And
Even
don't-
if we were to do that, they're not going to send them. They're not going to go there themselves. They're going to send out lackeys. But that's least of our concerns. That's something that we can handle later. So you guys got Applejacks.
Yeah. Well, had him. I mean, we don't have
Yeah.
him anymore, but
Oh, well, it's good to know he's safe.
I think he was in like critical condition. He's probably dead.
It's unfortunate.
So,
Or infested with nanorobots by now, if half the rumors are to be believed.
or that's a possibility. I doubt it because it was all ghouls. So he's probably just a ghoul at this point. But which
nano
the thing is, he
ghoul.
is. That sounds kind of actually terrifying. Never mind.
I mean, ghoul life worked out pretty okay for you.
Okay, so Ghost, you have photos. What's that up with? What you got there?
Oh yeah, that's photos of a guy you probably want to send to the Johnson at H guy or whatever.
Okay, all right, we'll do that.
Can I see them?
Yeah.
The photos?
Yeah, I'll slide him across the table to him.
What am I seeing here?
So besides the black and white photos across the table to you, you're seeing a bald, elfish looking person, and they slowly turn in the direction of the camera, and you can see kind of a smile go over their face, and you can swear in that smile you can see these very pronounced canine teeth that kind of hang down. You can't quite tell it. You swear it could just be a trick of the lens or something, but then you just watch him like fade away in the photos, like he just vanishes. He was standing on top of a building that the aerial drone was taking pictures of.
So those only exist in movies. So that guy just had some cosmetic surgery done, right?
What only is this in movies? I can't really look at them. What are we looking at?
Would I have an idea off of my paranormal critter book that I've definitely read?
It's not a paranormal critter.
Looks like a Bram Stoker reject.
Oh, what?
What?
You guys don't read books, do you?
What are you talking
No,
about?
remember they're bad for you.
Fanged monster, difficult to photograph.
A vampire?
Yes, but they're
Why'd
not
you say
real.
Vampire.
Well, I didn't want to say the V
Hey, can I
word
roll
because they're not
magic real
real.
Fast?
Yeah, can I
You
do
want
the
to roll
same?
magic about? What do you guys want to roll magic about?
My knowledge
Of
on if
vampires?
vampires, yeah.
Sure, roll away. You guys may have heard the term vampire before, but in the magical community, they're thought to be some kind of myth, a legend that only really exists in the mind of science fiction horror or, fantasy horror. They're not real beings. Clearly, you're just mistaking somebody that has HMHVV. Real vampires aren't real is the stance of the magical community currently.
Yeah, so it's probably just a dude that's infected. And I mean, he's just kind of, he's getting there.
Or he's
Something weird.
really into.
Or it's a
And
surgery.
rice.
That's very possible with today's day and age.
Oh, I would look pretty cool with some canine caps.
That would be kind of cool. I feel like if you went like less like vampire, more like wolf or something, it'd be kind of hot.
More like bear.
Oh, you're right. What is wrong with me?
Where did you get these pictures, Ghost?
Oh yeah, that guy was on the building when I was fighting one of those things.
You were what?
One of those things.
Yeah, like it sounded a lot like what you guys were describing in the weird
Did it have
cafeteria
long
thing.
arms?
Pretty long arms.
Did it heal itself?
It really did.
Oh, cool. So yeah, those are just being sent after us now. That's probably an issue. Did it explode?
Yeah, after I shot it with the minigun
Oh.
and ran over it twice.
Got
You
it.
shot
So
it with
yeah,
the
we're
what?
being.
The minigun.
I'm not surprised. I'll be honest with you.
But hey, good job for taking that thing on by yourself.
Yeah, that's impressive. It took three.
Makes you slightly more terrifying to me. Good job.
I mean, it was really no big deal, but I mean, he did kidnap my friend and your doctor. So
Oh, that's not
Lead
good.
with that.
We need our doctor.
well, I got him back for you.
Oh, okay, we're good. Never mind. All right, guys. Everything's going pretty well so far.
There's a giant hole in your infirmary too, by the way.
That's fine. We can patch that.
Also, Grease Monkey in the garage in underpants. What is with is he on drugs?
No, that's Spanner. He saw some stuff. When you have an Ares Vengeance minigun go off like 2 feet from your head, you're gonna be a little shell shocked.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Please let him know it's my garage. He thinks I made that up.
Sure.
And let's find him a room so he doesn't have to sleep.
Technically,
in
it's
the
Loki's garage.
Who's Loki?
Yeah, old dude. Well, he's not like old. He's our age. I don't know how old Loki is, but anyways, he's our sponsor.
You're telling me that you're
Patron.
in a compound called Asgard. You have
Yeah.
a mate named Loki, and you're
Yep.
not in a cult.
It's not a cult.
I've
I'm
never denied that statement.
on to all of you.
Well, you're also in it, so.
Oh no!
Yeah, you're like our.
Do you want to be Thor?
No, I'm feeling pretty sore already. It was a tough fight, so not really what I'm looking for. But I don't understand how that pertains to this conversation.
So, Brass,
Anyway,
quick question. That thing that you beat up, did that remind you of anything in the Mile High City?
all of every nightmare I've had since that day. Yeah, yeah, pretty much.
So I was thinking the same thing. I'm not sure if they're related or not, but they might be related.
Oh yeah, Blue Chip is making ghoul monsters.
You
Well-
fought
well,
them before?
Maybe.
I wouldn't call what we said what we did is fighting really as much as it was running and covering fire while we ran away from the thing.
Professionals don't run and tell, Brass.
Tactical retreat,
A strategic withdrawal, if you will.
strategic withdrawal, and I will. And it bit into one of our mates' necks, sucked all of the life out of him. It was a grisly sight. So I'm just under the impression that it's after us for the rest of our lives. But
hold on. Sorry, let's jump back a little
Bit
bit.
him in the neck?
generally,
And you decided it would be smart to put it in a like arm headlock. Wow, it could do that with its mouth. I mean, a little late, but like maybe let's avoid touching its facial area. Just anywhere up here. Maybe we should get some spears or something.
Maybe we should get some collars made, some sort of armor for the neck.
I'm assuming it's probably not neck specific. I'd have to guess. I feel like if it bit probably anywhere, it still hurt.
Jugular, carotid, protect those, you don't bleed out.
Yeah, okay, man. But guess what? With how scary it is, it could probably just eat your face off anyways. I
How
don't think the
big
neck's gonna do
claws.
much. Also, yeah, it had really big claws. Whatever. So yeah, anyways, that's the recap. What's our next objective? What are we doing? Because Blue Chip's kind of a yeah, I guess we're done there, right?
Matt, did I get anything off of that roll that I did earlier?
Everything's clear.
Okay, well, I would suggest maybe investigating your potential pest problem. I did a little bit while I was here. I didn't find anything, but, mice, rats, insects, that kind of thing. If
Bugs.
you get my drift, you may have a little problem.
I'll call the Ravens.
All of them?
Just the lieutenant guy that's been
Okay,
coming when I call.
sure. You'll get a knock on your conference door a few minutes after you put up the call for him.
Enter.
Got this guy who walks in. He looks like any of your other nondescript guards that are in the compound.
No, that's good. We want the spy guys to blend in and not stick out like sore thumbs.
Yes, he has a very plain face.
So we've got a job for you. We're going to have an exterminator come in, and we need to identify any locations where the pests may be congregating and or breeding in the walls. Wink, wink. And you guys seem best suited to do that.
We're the exterminators?
No, we're calling them in, but you're going to find locations where the pests might be congregating so that we can point those out to the exterminators.
Right. We do have a rat problem.
Yes. And I'm going to take out my handy dandy pad and just write. Base may be bugged.
He just nods his head.
Take your guys, go find them.
We'll write back. Bugs everywhere.
Can I start sweeping?
Yeah, sure. Your wand detector will go off over like the nifty conference call phone device that you have on your conference table.
Oh, hey, look, I found a roach.
I pull my headphones out again. What? No, I'm just.
They're all gesturing to the thing at the center of the table that's like the conference call phone. They're all pointing at it, and then Bear holds up his paper, just rapidly taps it. Bugs, 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 bugs.
Okay. What role would you like for me to find it?
Give me an electronics.
Okay.
Give me an electronics build repair. Yeah, you can pop the casing off, and inside are all the electronic guts. Give me a basic electronics roll. Yeah, you can find a little device in there that shouldn't be in there.
Debating whether or not just to like rip it out. They'll probably know that I ripped it out. I don't know if I want them to know we found it. I will gesture to everybody. Is there a way that I could cut the sound wire?
I mean, you could crush it, or
You can crush it.
Let's leave it till we find them all.
Found the roach. The big one.
yeah, it's right in your conference call device.
Is there any way to identify where it came from?
Not with the gear that you currently have. No.
Oh, by the way, this is just a complete aside. Are any of you guys friends with a large troll fella?
Forgath, yeah.
Was he up in the infirmary?
He was guarding the body that was in there.
Hey, you might want to go check on him. Like I said, big hole in the infirmary. Lot of problems happen in there. I'd maybe go look in on him.
I just bolt from the room.
Okay. We'll take care of that in a second. What are the rest of you doing after you've gotten all this lovely new information? There's a lot of it.
I'm gonna go down to the computer room
Okay.
if we're done here. Unless you guys,
I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we're done until some other traumatic event comes crawling to our doorstep and forces us to interact with it. Or some lead. That could happen too. Maybe it doesn't have to be a traumatic event. Maybe Kaze will be like, oh my gosh, I'm out. And also, plot twist, they had the Book of the Dead, and all of our problems are solved.
I guess everybody is disbanding. So Ghost is headed back to the computer room. Are you taking those 2 hard drives with you, or just leaving
No.
them? Okay. All right. Meanwhile, Bear is running up to the infirmary. It's a bit drafty when you get up there.
I'm yelling for Korgath as I'm running down the hallway.
Okay. Yeah, you can burst into the infirmary door, and you can see 3 people in here. You've got Korgath laying down on a couple cots that have been pushed together for him. The doc is limping around the infirmary, and the nurse that you saw earlier is also bandaged up and moving around.
Is Korgath conscious?
Yeah, he looks like it. He looks pretty beat up, but he's conscious.
I'm gonna run over to him. Oh my God! Are you? What happened? Are you gonna make it?
All my parts are still inside. Okay, just calm down. Look, the wall exploded. Something I've never seen before came in here. We had a fight. He gestures around the floor. There's shell casings all over the floor. It took both of them. He points to the doc and the nurse, and then tried to run for it. After it summarily punched my face into a wall.
I'm gonna sit on the edge of his cot and just pull out my little cigar case,
Mhm.
light one, and hand it to him.
So he's about to light it, and the doc just comes over, just yanks it out of his hand. Are you crazy? With all your wounds? What's wrong with you? Then he just puts it in his pocket and walks off.
I had more. Doc, are you okay? All your insides still on the inside where they belong?
Aside from being manhandled, it scuffed, and some asphalt burns. You know, I've had worse. I've had worse.
All right. How long, if I get you some guys, how long would it take you to pack up the equipment in here so we can move you guys somewhere else while we fix this wall?
I mean, there's not a whole hell of a lot to move, so I don't know. Just get guys in here to move the Drek, and I'm sure it'll get placed where it needs to go.
Wherever you want. And make a wish list.
Of what?
Whatever you need.
Okay, chummer. Sorry, your guy is no longer useful. And he gestures to the thing that you had strapped to the table.
What happened to that?
Yeah. Whatever did that, and he points over at the wall, did that.
Like, what's the body look like now?
Its entire chest cavity has been punched in, and stuff has been ripped out or moved around. So any pertinent vital organs are gone.
So it's just like a meat husk.
Yes, it is a meat taco.
The gooey bits are okay. What about the brain?
He jams his hand into a hole in the skull. Well, it doesn't feel like there's one. It pulls out a bloody hand.
Right. I'm gonna take the cigar case, just set it on the doc's desk, back out of the infirmary slowly.
Yeah, I'll get you that list soon. Hope you're ready. Okay. Ghost headed down to the computer room. What do you want to do down here?
I want to start researching what a vampire is.
Sure. You can start doing research on what a vampire is. You get sent a lot of different links. Like, are you trying to find Vampire the Masquerade?
No, this is not the right link.
Are you looking for vampires in movies? And it'll give you a list of prominent vampire movies. Some of them dating all the way back to the late 1990s.
Okay.
There's a lot of remakes of old films too.
Okay. More specifically, let me narrow my search parameters down.
Vampire folklore,
weaknesses, and yeah.
Oh, sure, like, yeah. You'll get a bunch of different hits on that, saying that vampires are clearly turned away by crosses and holy symbols. They don't like running water. Garlic is supposed to avert them from you. A stake through the heart is what kills them. Daylight is also something that kills them. Silver is supposed to cause their skin to sizzle.
Okay. That's enough for a shopping list.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm gonna take that information and then I'll go find a spanner.
Sure. Oh, your final two, because these have always been some of my favorites. Holy water.
Okay.
And they must be invited in to your premises, or else they cannot enter. And they are obsessive, compulsive, and have to count. Like if you were to throw marbles at them, they would have to count all of the marbles before continuing forward.
Okay. You've got mirrors.
Oh, and mirrors. They cast no reflection.
Okay.
There you go.
All right. So I'm gonna go find Spanner.
Sure, he's still working. He's cleaning the guts off of your van from the tires.
Nice jumpsuit.
It's in the closet, I guess. I don't know. It smells weird.
Well, how you feel about another shopping trip?
Oh yeah. You more parts. We need. We're gonna put some nitrous in this thing, or maybe these other clunkers that they just pulled in. They need souped up. We gotta get them some bulletproof glass, or what do you think? Some James Bond machine guns in the headlights, huh? Huh?
Nothing that fun.
Oh,
So I'm gonna give him a list. I want him to go out and get a bunch of like UVB lamps, all the garlic in the grocery store, find some kind of like priest or holy person to like bless couple of gallons of water, a mirror, like a hand mirror, and a bunch of like rice or marbles or like something. Yeah, rice is probably good. Like, yeah, like a big bag of rice, like 5 pounds at least. And like the biggest squirt gun you can find, like super soaker kind of situation.
we making a weird dinner for everybody? I don't know what all this means.
Let's go with that. Let's go with that.
Sure, boss man. I can find most of this stuff. It shouldn't be too hard to get, honestly. Except that blessing water stuff. I can ask. I guess.
Just get a couple of gallons of water and stop by a church or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Like a synagogue or a mosque or whatever you can find. I don't know how this works, but
A synagogue. Okay. Got it.
oh, two other things to add to the list. Pick up like some kind of, I don't know, like wooden dowel rods or something.
Wooden rods. Okay. You want
Yeah.
from like Home Depot or something?
Sure. I'm sure that's fine.
Sure.
White oak if they got it.
Home Deco white oak. Okay.
And if you can find some kind of like crucifix or holy symbol or something like that, just grab one of them. If not, no big deal. We could probably make one.
Don't they have those in the church places and the cinnamon places?
Yeah, they probably have one there.
Oh, all right. Sure. Yeah. Okay, I can probably get most of this.
While you're out, you might want to talk to your parts guys. I'm looking for a couple of things. Need a price on them.
Oh, see that sounds more interesting.
Well, do that last.
Okay.
The other stuff's more important. But it'd be pretty cool to have a harpoon gun on the van, right?
Yeah. That'd be sweet. Yeah, all right.
All right, get that, and then find some kind of like chem sprayer situation.
Chem sprayer harpoon gun. Okay. Yeah, I can do that.
Yeah, just get
All
me
right,
a price on those two.
Sure, I'll get started on this first thing tomorrow.
No, I need you to drop what you're doing and do it now.
Oh, it's like late. Most of these places are gonna be close. It's okay. I can ask around. It's fine. All right. Yeah. All right. I'll get my list, or I'll get going. Okay.
All right, good work.
And then I need to go find Amaging.
Sure. Amazing. Where would you have gone after the meeting was over?
Probably looking at the mess in my room right now.
Yeah, sure. There's blackout curtains and red lights have been screwed into your light fixtures instead of actual bright lights. So when you turn on the lights when you walk in your room, it just bathes your room in this red light.
Do we not have locks on the doors to our bedrooms?
I mean, yours looks like it doesn't work anymore.
Is it like drilled out or?
It looks like something like that was happened. Yeah.
I'm gonna not be mad. Try not to be mad. I'm really mad.
Okay. Right as you're really mad and taking this all in, probably about to storm out of your room, you can fling the door open and Ghost is in the hallway.
You broke my door lock.
Oh yeah, I couldn't get in there.
It's like locks are made for a reason. What do you
Right,
want?
that's why I didn't have a key, so that's why I had to break it.
You know, we really got to work on some limits here where you're allowed and not allowed to go. And my room is one of the things you're not allowed to go into.
Geez, sorry, calm down. You're gonna give yourself an aneurysm.
Do you
I
need
can't
something?
imagine that would be good for you. I do need something actually. You know any corp guys?
Corp guys?
Yeah, like somebody corporately connected. It seemed like when we were down in that basement, you sort of had some kind of in with some pretty high level corp person. Look, I need to find a buyer for that chassis thing that had the mortar on it. And I'm not getting a good price on the street, but somebody else might be interested in some prototype Mitsuhama military tech.
Do you want me to call the prophet?
Sure.
Prophet.
Just like yelling out for him.
Yeah. Like how we usually summon him.
Yeah, sure. Nothing actually happens this time.
That's not good.
I thought when you said you were going to call him, I thought you meant like a phone call. But
That's not how it works with him.
That's a little weird.
I can make a phone call to somebody. How much are you wanting to sell it for?
Just see if you can get me a price on it. I'm getting offers for about 40K, but that's pretty low ball for, a piece of military technology. I figure a rival corp might be more interested in it.
I'll make the call tomorrow. In the daytime.
Sure. You want me to clean all this up?
Yes. Leave the door open. Let it air out, please.
Okay, no problem. I'll get to work on that tomorrow in the daytime.
I'm just gonna turn around, walk in my room, grab my bedding, and then just go to Otto's room.
Are you knocking on the door or just barging right in?
I respect people's personal space, so I am knocking.
All right, Otto, there's a knock on your door.
Yeah. You don't get an answer, but you hear like Otto muttering to himself inside.
Can I make out what he's saying?
It might be in a language you don't know. It's pretty recognizable. It sounds like he's speaking German. And yeah, he just seems to have not. I don't know. He seems to be talking to himself.
All right, so I'm just gonna plant myself on the wall next to the door and then actually project in there.
Well, before you do that, you notice underneath the door, I imagine there's a little gap, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna play a little bit here. A really bright light kind of seems to shine through the bottom, and it seems to be oranges and kind of flashing a little bit.
Ooh, ominous.
You hear him kind of yelp a little bit.
Is the door locked?
No, I don't know. Did you lock the door?
No, door's open.
I'm gonna crack it and kind of peek in.
It looks like Otto's on fire. He doesn't seem to be panicking at all, but there's very clear just an outline of fire on him.
Slowly close the door. Guess I'm sleeping in the hallway tonight.
Followed by that, as you hear him start screaming "Amaging" from his room, and starts walking out. The light seems to be gone. He opens up the door, walks out. Oh, Amaging, good, you're here. Hey, I need to talk to you, by the way. I forgot. We need to talk to after the conference room, but I totally forgot to talk to you. Hey, what are you doing out here in the hallway? What are you sleeping in the hallway? Why don't you just come in?
I was. What were you just doing in there?
You have to elaborate a lot more. I've been in here for a couple of minutes. I don't know.
You were on fire. Speaking of
Oh yeah. So you know how I said like my spells have been tweaked a little bit, got some new stuff? Yeah, that was one of them.
And what spell was that?
I believe it's called Flame Aura. Pretty sick. Not good for me, but it's good for like brass. We don't have Kaze anymore, so it was good for him.
It's amazing that you've just written Kaze off just because he said they were college.
Well, you know, listen, I'm a realitist. Realist?
Realist?
Realist. No, I like realist better.
Okay.
Anyways, so yeah, yeah, it doesn't hurt. So there's that.
Sounded like it hurt a little bit.
No, it just startled me. I didn't know I could do that. Familiar with the spell, just didn't realize I could catch myself on fire. And others. You want to be on fire? It's kind of cool.
No, I'll pass.
All right. What's up? What are you doing on the hallway again? Recap? What's happening?
Well, I was gonna set up somewhere in here. Remember, I said I'm staying with you tonight because my room is turned into a dark room by a certain robotic asshole.
I'll just clean up. And like he goes back inside, and you also notice now that he's not on fire. There's also like a lot of like books, and it looks like notes have just kind of been sprued about, and he's just kind of picking them up. Yeah, unfortunately, most of my notes aren't useful anymore that I can't read. I'm doing some spell theory crafting. I was just trying to.
Do you want me to read you a bedtime story?
No, you're not useful. You wouldn't understand it anyways. Different traditions. Medic, shaman, you don't. I mean, unless you know how shaman magic works, then you might be able to help me a little bit.
A little bit. I mean, I kind of the lesser of the magics, but
no, it's fine. I'll figure it out. I was just trying to connect some pieces. I'm gonna make a spell. I might be able to design it for you depending on how much time we have. I'm gonna make a spell because those ghoul monster thingies, they can regenerate, which is an issue because like we could take it down with a lot of damage, but it'd be a lot easier if we could just stop it from healing. So I'm just gonna make a spell that stops that.
I like
so that's what I'm. Yeah, I might be able to make it for you. It should only take me a couple of days, but making it for you is a little bit harder. So we'll come back to that. Also, you have to learn it, and we know how much of a hassle that is. Anyways, so yeah, speaking of those ghoul things, yeah, Brass bit one, and I don't know if that's going to be an issue or not. I'll be honest with you.
He bit it?
Yeah, he like grappled it, was really cool, and then was just like, and just bit it. And like, I don't know if it got in his mouth. I don't know. I was on the other side of the room. It's not like I could see anyways. I was shooting. But I can confirm he definitely bit it. He hasn't been showing any signs of anything. Not sure if it's even the same type of disease transformation, but I can 100% like guarantee he bit that thing.
Have you sensed him since the biting?
No, that's not really my. You know, I suck at that. Come on, even if I did, I wouldn't notice. I would see his aura changing, but like, I don't. Let's be honest, man. I probably wouldn't pick it up, but you probably should.
So Otto, while you're having this conversation, you get the distinct smell in your room of some like sweet incense from somewhere, and you hear these couple little chime noises. And then just stepping out from behind Amaging, you just see this person in a robe just kind of walk out from behind him, smoking a long pipe.
And who the frag are you?
I'm Amaging. Are you feeling
behind
right?
you? Turn. I need you to do a 180 for me real fast.
There's no one behind you, Amaging.
You can't see him, can you? All right, I'm gonna have a conversation with this. Amaging, I just need you.
If I pop into the astral, like if I look into the astral, do I see him?
When you look into the astral, there's some kind of spirit energy that's standing off to your side, but you can't quite make out what it is.
All right, Amaging's just gonna need you to take 5, get yourself a spot, get ready for bed. I'm just gonna have a convo with this mysterious robed figure. What's up? How can I help you?
It's a spirit?
But, oh, is it? Oh, it looks like a humanoid figurine. It's wearing a robe. It's kind of damper. I like it.
Did you get your?
I don't. Shut up, Amaging.
If you look closer at it, it definitely has fox kind of fox features to it.
Oh.
Yeah, just kind of turns and looks at you, looks around the room, goes over, smooths out a spot on your bed, and just sits down, just smoking this pipe.
Okay. Old friend?
Older than you? Probably.
Oh, yeah, I mean, probably, definitely. How can I help you? Come here often? Haven't seen you around.
No, this is all new.
No. Well, do you like it?
Things have changed.
Since?
Time goes forward.
That's a fair point. That is how. When was the last time you were here?
He gives you a set of numbers and the end of a date name, maybe, but it doesn't make sense to you.
Yeah. Been there, done that.
Mhm.
Okay.
How are the kingdoms?
Fallen mostly. Unless you count the elves. I don't think that's really a kingdom. I don't know how that works though. Yeah, not really a thing. It's the year. Amazing. What year is it? 2052? 3? 4?
2059? Right, it's 2059, right? Yeah, 2059.
Oh, sorry. Time, an illusion. It's year 2059. The kingdoms are now mostly just corporations, except they're all evil and corrupt.
What's a corporation?
And it's like a kingdom, but they only want money and gold, and they like pillaging.
You can hear all this one-sided from Otto's perspective.
So yeah, I'm just sitting on the ground and I'm like slowly connecting my data jack to my pocket secretary, and I'm recording this entire thing.
That's fair.
So it's like he's just talking to air at his bed. Well, that doesn't make sense to me, nor does it really matter. You have
That's fair.
fair accommodations.
Was that a question?
You're welcome, by the way.
Thank you. 4?
Saving your life, as he's still looking around the room.
Was that you? It didn't look like you. Looked like someone I used to know. Are you the same?
No. But he pleaded your case.
Oh, well, I appreciate him.
Hmm.
So what are you?
I'm here to make sure that it was not in vain.
Well, I don't think it was. Does my room...
I'll be the judge of that.
Fair point. Okay. Dude, is this like... Do you need to see my ID or something? Like my SIN? I don't think...
ID?
Yeah, that's on me. I don't know. Do you need to like vibe check me? How does this work? Do you like have a 20 questions? Oh my god.
You speak so strangely.
Yeah, you know, different ages, different cultures. That'll do it.
I am here to evaluate you, to make sure that the pleading and subsequent saving of your life essence was necessary.
Okay. So do you just want me to stand here quietly and...
No.
Okay.
Please continue along with
I just
whatever it is that you do,
like,
and I will be here.
Got it.
Don't worry, I will be watching your every move and every action.
I'm so excited for that. Okay, anyways, Amaging, back to you. How you doing, buddy? You nice. What are you doing? Get that. Hey, pay attention. Dad Jack out. Hi, sir. How's it going? You good? We here? Sorry,
I've
I don't know
been
how
here
to
the whole time.
Oh, why are you
Sorry,
plugged in? What is that?
Watching old videos.
Okay. Anyways, I don't know what we were talking about. So yeah, what are we gonna do about like anything we're doing right now? Like, are we going after?
Hey,
what?
You want to explain what that is?
I don't know.
Oh, Major, when you look over in the astral again onto his bed, the spirit energy has dissipated.
Yeah, what was that all
I
about?
still see it?
No, he like breathes out a big exhale of heavy smoke and he disappears.
He's watching me. I think it's funnier if I don't explain it all, but I will because, basically, so my old totem guy, my old fox buddy, my magic got eaten up, and then there was that explosion, and he came back and absorbed the magic and put it back in me. That guy shows up, and he's like, oh, by the way, old fox buddy pal, don't know his name, really never talked about it. Anyways, he pled your case, so we gave you your magic back, as well as kept you from dying, and I'm here to make sure that it was worth it. And he's going to be watching me, and now he's gone.
Can I roll magic knowledge to see if I know what that would be all about?
Sure.
but
Target number 10. All right, you've never heard of this thing before in your entire life.
It was probably like, I mean, there's like it's probably just another layer. There's like, there's your totem spirits, and then there's probably, what are you? Do you have do you have anything like that? No?
No, wait, do I?
All of you do.
Yeah.
I'll give you a second to think about it.
Wait, are you talking about, oh my gosh, our freaking Raven? Is that what you're talking
Yes,
about?
that's what I'm talking
Okay, well,
about.
yeah, okay, yeah, okay.
It's two different sides of the same magical coin, but yes, in a sense, with you having joined an initiate group together, you have something that is similar.
Okay, yeah, well, yeah, that I thought you meant like hermetic side. I'm like, wait a minute, do I have a totem as a hermetic mage? Is it knowledge?
No.
Okay. So, yeah. All right. I think he's like Hugin, but maybe like Hugin's like higher up if it was in that same totem pole, literally. Well, I guess not literally. I'm sure it's not an actual totem pole, but meta.
Did he?
What?
Did he say who came to your? Who pled for you?
Yeah, no, my old fox guy. My blessing of magic. Okay, how do I explain this to a hermetics? Yeah, so how like you take magic and make it your slave? Yeah, we get gifted it in a way, and that's why we're better. So I know we've never really had this, but it is a personal bias that I'm better than you in that case. But it's okay. Anyways, hey, after all, I have the capabilities of apparently talking to some higher up being in magic existence, and you don't. So there is that.
You say this like it's a good thing, and he's judging you. So
yeah,
I don't
I'm
think
probably
your
gonna
argument.
die and like, yeah, we're probably no one's gonna survive this blue chip story line anyway. So who cares? At least it's a little bit more interesting. I also talked to like a lot of hired being spirits. I need to take a break. Can we have a vacation after this? I know we just like had a mini one. Maybe I'll go to like Florida. Never mind. Anyways, sorry. It's been a day. And I kind of miss Kaze. I'm a little sad that he's dead, but
He's not dead. For the record, right now, he is not dead. So are you just going into your discussion about what's kind of been going on and you're looking for and updating each other as you drift off to sleep?
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe cuddle, but
Is anybody doing anything else the rest of the evening now that you've been back and had your meeting?
Well, I don't sleep, so
I know you don't sleep.
yeah,
you don't need to sleep. That's kind of cool.
it sucks.
I'm gonna actually try to find the rest of the roaches.
Oh, you're just gonna
while I
spend the rest
listen
of
to
the...
I'm gonna finish my true crime.
That's
book.
exactly what I was gonna do as well.
So I'm prepared for the interview with this guy that may or may not be completely insane. And yes, and I will sweep.
All right, well, you guys will cross each other's paths in your sweeping. Yeah. You can, together, you find 3 more listening devices scattered around they're all inside the main compound is where you're finding them. Like, there's nothing outside that you've come across or in like any adjoining buildings. There's nothing in the garage. It's all in the main building. And then the next day, Spanner will return. He has a line out on your chem sprayer and your harpoon gun. He has 2 jugs of water, 2-gallon jugs of water, that he says he's gotten them blessed.
Okay.
They didn't have white oak wooden rods. He was able to get cherry. And he's come back with a handful of different religious symbols on chains.
What happened with the garlic?
Oh, and he has a grocery bag full of garlic.
And they didn't have any
And
bulbs?
garlic bread.
Oh, okay, fantastic. I can't eat that. They didn't have any UVB lamps?
He has a line out for the ones that would fit your van specifically, and that's along with the harpoon gun and the chem sprayer.
Well,
And he did bring you a squirt gun.
yeah, that's, well, okay. Well, good job, buddy. Nicely done.
So
I'm gonna
I'll take all that
go-
stuff, I guess.
I'm gonna go to bed now. He just puts it all down for you, and then he walks over to his hammock and just
Okay.
kind of falls
Well-
into it.
I guess I'm going to the kitchen.
Sure,
Do they have a food processor in there?
they actually do.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw all of the garlic into the food processor
Okay.
and turn it into a slurry,
Okay.
and try to like strain the juice in something.
Like a container or something.
Like like strain it out so that it's not like all chunky,
Mm-hmm.
and then load it up into the squirt gun.
Bear's probably in the kitchen having his coffee.
Yeah, when you watch Ghost go in the back, and all you hear is
I'll go in and show him what a sieve is.
sure. Bear is gonna assist you in separating the mush from the garlicky water.
Thanks, buddy. I can eat this now.
You're gonna eat it?
No, that was a joke.
You have no inflection. I'm sorry. You know, you might want to thin this out a little bit and
No.
make it sticky.
No.
'Cause
This is an experiment. I need it as thin as possible in order to shoot out of this thing.
And I'll hand him the super soaker.
Okay.
Why don't you load this thing up?
Okay. I'll pour the garlic juice in.
Okay.
You got any silver around here? Like actual silver?
Probably not, but I can get some. Jewelry store and melt it down.
Sure. Let's go with that.
I'll test it into the. Actually, I won't waste it. I'll shoot the liquid back into the bowl and see if it clogs up.
It fires fine.
All right, let's go test this bad boy out.
I'll head up to the infirmary.
Okay.
I'll follow him with the squirt gun.
Sure. It's mostly vacant. And there's guys in there that are drawing up blueprints to figure out how to fix the hole in the wall.
Is the body still in here?
No, everything's been moved.
Hey, guys, where's the body that was here?
They took it downstairs. There's a storage area and reset everything down and over there. We moved stuff around.
Okay, thanks. Keep up the good work.
So we'll go find the storage area, I guess.
Sure, it's on the ground floor, like you said. It just cleared out this large kind of. It's not as big as the infirmary upstairs, but there's room enough in it that everything has been reset up.
All right.
There, hose that thing down.
Okay. I'll aim specifically for the body, like exposed flesh, like body cavity,
Okay,
to like get it on the actual muscle tissue
sure.
and get a light on it, see if anything happens.
Okay. Nothing happens. It smells like a mixture of putrefaction and garlic.
So bad prosciutto. Got it.
Probably worse than that, but yes.
You know the garlic thing's just like a movie trope, right?
Hey, I'm trying all this stuff. We're gonna throw stuff at the wall until something sticks.
I like that.
While you're having this conversation, Bear, your phone will go off again.
Go for Bear.
Hey, buddy. You can hear the shaky voice of Doolin on the other line.
Oh, hey, what's going on, buddy? I'm just playing with Super Soakers with a Robot Man, which seems counterintuitive, but actually kind of fun.
Is that code for something?
No, that's literally what I'm doing right now.
Sure.
Where are you?
Somewhere. I'm somewhere, but I'm safe somewhere.
Do you want to be somewhere, or do you want to be somewhere else?
Well, we kind of probably have to have a discussion about the stuff that happened.
Oh, yeah, we should definitely do that. Where are you? I'll come pick you up.
No, I don't think that's a safe idea.
I wouldn't hurt you.
That's not what I'm worried about. I'm worried about your well-being. So, are you still at the? Are you at your place?
I'm at a place, yes.
Okay,
I'm at a physical location.
Okay.
I don't know if this line that you're on is secure, so I'm not going to tell you what my location is.
Okay. I guess I'll do it the harder way then, and I'll see you in a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. Well.
Oh, what was on that paper in your safe, by the way?
You opened my safe?
I thought you were in trouble. I wanted to see if there were any clues.
You opened my safe?
Yes.
Okay, I'll see you in a little bit. You just hear the phone hang up.
I'm gonna immediately call Amaging and Auto. Be on the lookout for Doolin in the Astral, please.
That's the message you get from Bear.
Question mark, question mark, question mark.
Otto doesn't reply. He still has never picked up his phone from the cafeteria.
Brass, good news. You don't feel any different having bitten that thing.
Okay, cool. He has not been asleep since the incident. He has been working out, listening to Swedish metal, and he's been doing weirdly focused on like working on his neck muscles to make it real thick for no reason.
Okay, no reason at all. Just
nope.
In the gym, just
he's not processing his emotions at all. He is just like working through it, you know?
I appreciate that. Amaging and Auto, you have no watcher spirits or anything up over the compound, right? Okay, cool.
Why would we ever do that?
I know, right? So, Bear, what are you doing after you do the garlic squirt gun test?
We wanted to try and source some silver. So I might head down to Touristville to like a K Jewelers.
You're going to leave.
You're going to Touristville to get silver.
Yeah, like a jewelry shop. Like little sterling silver, like in gift shops and like touristy trap places. They have the little sterling silver, like toe rings for like $5.99 and little charms with your name on them. Like I was just gonna get a bunch of sterling silver crap and melt it down.
Sure.
You're also going to leave right after Doolin said he's going to see you in a bit.
Yeah.
I don't want to see him. That's why I told you guys to look out for him. Hey, he magicked you up, man. Like you guys need to talk through your feelings. I just stole some stuff, so I think he's going to be mad at me, and I don't want to talk to him right now.
So Bear leaves for...
Technically, it's not stealing. It was like borrowing without permission.
So
Yep, that's what we call stealing.
This group is really good at dancing around our personal issues. Just want to say.
So great. So Bear leaves for a little bit, goes to Touristville, comes back. Are you going to find Ghost or...
Yeah, when I come back with the silver, I'll go find Ghost and we'll go out to the garage to melt the silver down.
Ghost, he has a bunch of shiny metal, like knickknacks and trinkets and rings and um nameplates with people's names stamped in them.
Okay, cool. Let's go throw that on the body.
Well, there might be impurities. I was going to melt it down, burn out the impurities, and then just have the silver.
Okay, well, go ahead and guess.
So you're gonna build an impromptu forge?
Nope. Even easier. We got
Okay.
a propane torch in the garage, right?
Probably, yeah.
Those, if you hold it on like a mortar and pestle, say like a stone bowl or something like that,
Uh-huh.
throw a cover on, those can get up to like
Okay.
2,000, 3,000 degrees in some cases.
Okay. We're melting the metal in a stone cup. As you're melting the metal, you hear a familiar voice behind you. Just go, hey, nothing, don't care.
I'll look over my shoulder and see who it is.
Sure, there's the ghostly image of Doolin standing behind you.
Oh wow, I never ever get used to that. What's going on, buddy?
Yeah. Well, I would be really, really mad, but I mean, I guess it's fair with everything that happened. So
It's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
What's going on with you, buddy?
So can you do me a big solid and tell your friends to just, I don't know, not look for this book?
We have to, or we're gonna be killed.
Oh. Can you say...
Do I hear him say that? Do I hear Bear say that?
Yeah, you can see Doolin, this ghostly image just appeared in the garage.
I can see him. Okay.
Yes,
All right.
yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's just standing there, just ignoring you, just talking straight to Bear. Just maybe you should say that you can't find it, and it was a fruitless search.
Oh, I tried that tack, but they already know I can find just about anything if I put my mind to it. So we'll all be killed if we don't find this book.
You're not helping me at all.
I also kind of just want to read it. I want to know what's in there that makes it so awful.
No. Just don't find it. How hard is that?
Don't you want to read it?
No.
Why not?
Okay. Let's backtrack a little bit. I don't want to read it. It's not real. It doesn't exist.
Yes, it does.
No, it's a fairy tale.
Is it weird for you talking like this? Because like Amaging, he sometimes like blinks out and he goes like across town, but then like he's only slumped for like a couple seconds. So like, am I talking really, really slow right now?
It doesn't work that way. Can I talk to your...
Maybe I would know more about magic if I could read the book.
Can I talk to your mage friend, please?
Sure.
Okay. I'll wait right here.
I'll text Amaging and tell him to come to the garage, and I'll turn back to my metal and just stir it a little bit.
Sure.
Going down to the garage.
All right, Amaging, when you get down to the garage, Ghost and Bear are melting something, and there's the ghostly image of Doolin just kind of floating behind Bear.
Can I make the connection that he is actually projecting right now?
Yes, you can. Oh, good. Oh, good. Someone that can understand things. Thank you. Hey, guy. You.
Do not remember my name.
Sorry about that. I was only doing what I had to do. It wasn't malicious.
Seemed pretty malicious at the time. What do you want?
Okay, I need you to tell I need you to explain to Bear that the book isn't real. It doesn't exist. And that he needs to stop looking for it. Can you do that?
Yeah, Bear doesn't really quite. He's a little hard-headed. Figured you would have known that by now about him.
I do, which is why I'm asking for your help. Can you help me with this?
What are you trying to hide about this book?
It's not real. It doesn't exist. It's a figment of your imagination.
You've gone to a lot of trouble to hide something that doesn't exist.
I'm doing the best I can to keep you as safe as possible. Stop looking for it. Please.
Well, now I have to find it.
Nothing good is going to come from this. Nothing.
And nothing good will come to of this if these two parties, one of these two parties finds it.
They're not going to.
Can I sense, like, is he lying about it not being real?
Roll intelligence. He's genuine about wanting to keep you safe. He is lying that the book is not real.
Maybe if I knew what dangers this book posed to us, might make it a little easier to convince him and myself for something that's so not real.
Sure. It falls into the wrong hands. Allegedly, if it exists, falls into the wrong hands, who uses it for purely evil reasons, and then suddenly the world as you know it changes. Not for the better. Meanwhile, if the book is never found, everything keeps spinning the way it's supposed to go. What do you say? Can you do me a solid here and just stop?
I'll look over at Bear.
Yeah. No, I won't look for it. It's fine.
Thank you. That's all I needed. See, just keep him away from whatever could or could not exist, and everything will be fine. He's got my number if you need anything else. I have to go think about some things.
Oh, what was on that paper, by the way?
Well, it doesn't matter because it's now lost forever. So.
Oh, I really wanted to read that too. Oh, I've got your hard drives. You can come pick those up.
I'll bring him by his shop at some point. When are you going to be back in?
Not for a while. A probably long while. Good luck.
I mean, with the safe broken, I couldn't just leave him there for anybody to walk by and take.
And you just watch him just kind of fold in on himself and out of existence.
We're definitely going to find that book.
We are
realize
not
that Amaging.
going to find that book.
I trust you to keep it safe a lot more than that guy.
I can barely keep our home safe. What makes you think I can keep some evil book safe?
We've actually been through quite a lot. I think we've done pretty good, all things considered.
We almost lost both of our doctors while we were all away. We have had a mortar drone dropping some kind of flammable substance into our compound.
Brass and I took care of that.
And you think we can keep a book safe like that?
Well, the doctors didn't die. Korgath was there. He protected
and all it takes is one time where things don't go our way.
We could die any day.
Let me interject here real quick. I gotta be honest. I'm with the Amaging on this one. This whole place seems like it's a death trap.
What if we don't go after the book? You need to work on leading them away from any kind of leads that we found.
You know what? I like that. I like that a lot. Goose chase, fake book. We leave the book where it is, but The bad guys don't need to know that. I like it.
We are not going after the book.
If you're really that worried about the book, if you're that scared, I promise I will stop looking for the book, and I'll hold out my hand to shake on it.
I'll shake your
Okay.
line.
So while you're all having this conversation, Spider, you'll get to the end of your audio book, or towards the end, and you have gathered that the one surviving member of this supposed Go Gang team that interacted with it is held up in a place called Emerald Psychiatrics and Rehab, which happens to be in Seattle.
I would like to do a brief matrix search on their visitation policy.
Visitation is only for family members.
I'll probably need some help to make this convincing.
Sure.
I will go find Amaging and Bear wherever they're having this conversation.
So you'd be wrapping up your conversation that you are having in the garage.
Oh, hey, Spider. Hey, Ixnay on the book. Amaging says we can't find it, but we're gonna do like a wild goose chase thing to make everybody think we have it.
Okay, well, in order for that to work, we do actually have to find out where it's located. And hey, so I finished the book. One of the people who was involved in the gang, the last known people that we found so far that actually came in contact with it, is still alive in a psychiatric hospital here in Seattle. And family members only allowed to visit. So suggestions on how we get in to talk to this guy.
Charitable donation, obviously. That's worked before.
I don't think it's going to be the same thing trying to get in to see a psych patient.
Fake credentials. College PhD researcher. Otto could absolutely help with the talking the talk there. We don't probably want to send him in. But he's blind and looks like Otto. We need to talk to the guy to make it look convincing that we're still looking for the book, because we just need to make it look like we're trying to find it, because those guys are absolutely going to try and kill us. We're going to have to commit a lot of murders. Just so you know, Amaging, we're going to have to commit a lot of murders to clear this whole thing up. So it's either we find the Book of the Dead and end up in a psych ward, or we commit several murders.
What makes you think we need to murder anybody?
The mafia will kill us if I don't hand over the book.
That's not going to be a problem for you to worry about. We need to worry about Moriarty and your friend, whoever he was, who's looking for the book as well, because I guarantee he's looking into this information as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're gonna have to run afoul of him. We're gonna have to murder Dorian, which I'm really looking forward to. Esposito will absolutely throw me to the bottom of the Puget Sound if I don't have an update for him in a couple of days. And yeah, then Moriarty, we gotta deal with that guy. That guy's really creepy.
Well, while you're doing that, Brass, what are you doing while all of this is going on? Are you back in the gym in the morning, or what are you doing?
Well, that's what I meant, is that like he didn't leave the gym. Like he's been working out. So at some point he's just gonna pass the hell out and hope that when he wakes up there's a plan or something.
Sure. So you've passed out on, like, you've been benching just to kind of get in, and you passed out on the press, the bench press, and you're getting a slight tap just on your shoulder. Just repeats over and over and over.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
3 more reps.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir. Excuse me. You wake up and your vision starts to kind of coalesce and come in, and standing over you is some weird looking man with a painted white face that has red diamonds over his eyes, and his hair's pulled back in a ponytail, and he has a big grin on his face. Excuse me. Hi, excuse me. Are you done? Are you done with this?
he's like blinking really hard. Yeah. Mm-hmm. He's gonna
Excellent,
groggily get
excellent,
up
excellent.
and just like start walking away and just put his hands on his hips and turn
Oh,
around.
oh, do you know if they still have those pudding cups in the cafeteria?
Yeah. Who are you?
Jolly good.
Jolly Good. That's
Yes, yes, yes.
That's your name.
No, no. Jolly, yes, maybe. Pudding cups. That's what we need. We need pudding cups. Come with me.
He's like, Brass is looking around for literally anybody
There's
else.
just
in the room.
you and this guy.
Oh, I'm getting so tired of this cult. Oh,
Come on, come with me. I'm going to need your help with the pudding cups. Okay.
He's gonna come through.
Sure, he leads you to the cafeteria, back through everything, just walks past anybody that kind of looks at him strangely.
Okay,
but
but
at least
they're seeing
you're
him.
at least seeing people look at him. And he just gets into the kitchen and just opens up one of the refrigerators, starts pulling things out and reaching back to hand them to you. Yep. Oh, I need these. Tapioca. Who does that? Throws it against the wall. Just splatters everywhere. All right. Everybody knows that you want chocolate and swirl. Chocolate and swirl. All right. 1, 2.
Do you work
3,
here?
4, 5, 6, 7.
Hello.
7 sounds right. Yeah, 7. Yes, sir. Yes, my good man.
Do you work here?
Are you paying me?
I hope not.
Then no. I suppose I don't.
Why the pudding? Is this part of the mission?
Mission. Pudding mission. Interesting. Never tried it. Walks out of the kitchen, starts putting pudding cups and spoons with a neatly folded napkin out on the cafeteria. Now, if you would be so kind as to gather. That's right. Gather your forces, friends, companions.
Yeah, companions.
Compatriots. I like compatriots.
Compatriots, right.
Yes, that's definitely the word.
Are you like their boss or something? I don't understand.
Boss. No, I don't hire. I'm sorry. All my positions are full.
Right.
If you could gather your compatriots for pudding, I would be eternally grateful.
He's gonna like maintain eye contact and very slowly back out of the room until he's in a hallway where he can just go like.
You just watch him sit down very calmly and just slowly opening a pudding cup while he's watching you back out of the room and just.
Have I seen this guy?
Nope, never seen him
That's
before.
what I thought. Okay,
anywhere in here.
Cool. He's gonna go like he's gonna back out and go. Asgard to me. Rally.
Nothing happened.
A hammer flies through the wall directly at his face.
He's gonna like keep looking at this guy and he's gonna like motion for literally anybody to get everybody.
Sure. You guys are having this conversation in the garage, and one of your guards bursts in. There's something going on in the cafeteria.
Okay. I'll be right there. I'll turn the gas off and mitts and set the bowl aside.
Otto, you get a faint knocking on your door.
Open the door. Hello.
There's nobody out there, but you can smell this sweet smell of incense like leading you out of the door.
Oh my god, this guy is so annoying. All right, I'm gonna follow the smell.
Okay, it leads you all the way down to the cafeteria.
So I'm baking a pie out.
There's a guy sitting there eating pudding. He has bright red hair. It's pulled back in a ponytail. You're seeing at him from the back. He has a big like leather duster on. You can't see his face, but he's eating a pudding cup. And there's individual pudding cups that have been set out on the table. Without turning
Okay.
around, you just hear, yours is over here. Points to.
And this is the tragic lead thing that I was talking about. I told him I'm gonna walk in, I'm gonna sit at my pudding cup, and I'm gonna start eating it. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go to take a bite. I'm gonna be like, I can't eat this.
Fair enough. Everybody else will make their way into the. Are you all going to the cafeteria or?
Yeah,
Okay.
might as well. Clearly,
So-
the main story quest wants us to go
The
there.
main
So,
story quest is.
I've got to get that marker off my mini map.
When I sit down, I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
look at the chocolate swirl pudding cup.
Yeah.
Where the hell's my tapioca?
Never touch the stuff. You can see the painted face of the man that you've dealt with before that had mysteriously walked out of your janitor's closet of the cafeteria before. Now he's sitting in the cafeteria eating pudding.
I'm just gonna wait for him to open up the discussion here because I gave my report to White Knight. I assume that he has something to tell us.
You want more money?
Oh yes, it's quite a bit more dangerous than originally expected.
How much more dangerous?
Brass, how and Ghost, how dangerous were those mega ghouls? Did we settle on a name? Super ghoul, mega ghoul?
I also killed it. That's okay. No, I'm not valid in this conversation. It's all right. Just sit here with my sad pudding cup.
Otto is the Omega Slayer.
Okay, I'm figuring out how to kill it though.
Okay, that's fair.
For a name, I'm partial to horrible vampire monsters.
It wasn't a van. Well, what about Ghoul X? I kind of like that.
I
That's-
petition for Omega.
Ooh, I like
That's
that.
the
It's kinda cool.
catchiest. Let's go with that.
Yeah, I'm down.
Price, I'm gonna, go out on a limb here and say 2 million new yen.
Oh, huh, huh. Too expensive. Too expensive.
Well, you gotta start high. That way we can, mean that the that's how it goes. Because
Mm-hmm.
counter offer type thing,
Down. Yes, down.
How about 1 million?
Also down.
500,000.
One payment of 500,000 for everyone.
Yes.
per person.
Per no. For one, maybe.
Per Omegle.
Per Omegool. I don't know what an Omegool is.
Well, do you
sounds
know what-
new.
Do you know what this is? And I'll slide the pictures.
Damn it! I was gonna try to get more money out of him for those.
He picks up one of the pictures.
Oh no,
and
no.
just,
I'm gonna yeah, it's 750 now, buddy.
No, I don't think you need to. He tucks the picture in there. I don't think you need to worry your heads about him. Where'd you see him?
Around.
Maybe if we could be a little bit more specific, that would be very grateful.
How grateful.
Where did you see him?
Brenton.
And you're positive on this picture?
Well, I took the pictures.
It's becoming more troublesome.
Is he a vampire?
Vampires don't exist. I don't know what you're talking about. Never heard of them before. They sound like mythical creatures. Anyway, so I'm thinking that if you just continue on the way that you are and stop the little organ trafficking thing that you found, handle that. Don't worry about anything else that might be tangentially connected to this, like this guy. Don't worry about him or where any of that may. You know what? Let's just say don't leave the country. How's that? Is that fine? Can we do that?
How do you feel about the Book of the Dead? That's come up too in the course
I
of this
don't know what
investigation.
that is. La la la. I've never heard of it. La 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 la. It's not real. La 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 la. Anyway, don't leave the country. Don't pursue that gentleman. And continue to dismantle the organ trafficking organization that has found its way into the Seattle Metroplex, and I will pay you the grand total sum of 600,000. One payment. One payment.
We got one little problem with that. Whoever, and I'll like use my little like mechadendrite thing and like point to his chest.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever that is. That
amazing.
That guy. Well, he seems to be in control of the weird super ghoul.
Yes. I'm sure he's very troublesome.
Well,
Look,
that's directly tied into your
No,
whole
just-
organ trafficking situation. There,
you have the
area.
you have two locations, I presume, from the messages that you left. Just handle that, and it should crumble down, and you don't have to worry about this troublesome gentleman here. I'll handle that end of things.
well, they're both already taken care of. One was exploded, and the other one is, according to my friends, pretty empty now.
It's a death maze.
Right. Sounds lovely. Never been in one. Henge maze, though, those are nice. You ever made it to the center of one? Usually there's a treat or something. It's very entertaining.
So that's all you wanted, is for us to take care of those two facilities?
Well, I would like for you to stop the organ harvesting by this company. Can you do that? Is that within your capability?
Yes, but we may have to leave the country. They're headquartered in like Austro-Hungary or
No,
something.
no. Don't leave the country. Take down what's here. Don't say it with me. My lips, they move this way up and down. Don't leave the country. And I mean North America, not Seattle itself.
That's a continent.
I guess it is. Don't go overseas? Is that better? Does that make sense? Yes, question with your hand up like we're in grade school.
Yeah, sorry. You just didn't seem like you wanted to be interrupted. So if we run into one of those, say we're pursuing this and we run into one of those Omega ghouls, whatever we say the name on,
Sure.
should we just abandon that lead?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
But, well, you told us not to pursue anything that wasn't the main thing.
No. Not this gentleman here.
Who's in control of the Omega ghouls. So by pursuing the lead, if we run into a Omega ghoul, we have to stop pursuing the Omega ghoul because it's connected to him. No? So we should abandon that lead if an Omega ghoul shows up because he's connected to the Omega ghouls.
Fascinating. My head hurts when you talk.
I get that a lot.
No. Just if you cross this gentleman's path, just don't. And I'll try and take care of that for you. All you have to do is just stop the organ trafficking. Simple, right? It's the building that you were in, right? That's the big one. Yeah.
I like it. Sounds simple. Probably won't be, but that's why we're getting paid extra.
That's right, because it's dangerous. So just take care of that and don't worry about going overseas, especially to, where did you say?
I don't know. It was like Austro-Hungary, Austria, one of those.
Yes. The Eastern Bloc area. Just don't go there. Simple, right? Are we all in agreement? And the payment is good? 600,000? Yes.
Yeah, I guess this whole thing seems very interconnected, and
do your best to dismantle the organ trafficking here. I promise that things are progressing other places the way they're supposed to, and it'll all coalesce into what it needs to happen.
You guys want to blow up an airport?
La 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 la. I'm not listening. I'm done here. I think we're good.
Hey.
Yes, everybody's good.
Who are you anyway? What was your name? What do we call you?
Oh,
Mr. Clown person.
I'm Mr. H.
Oh, you're the Johnson.
Yes, I approve.
I'll hold a naked android up.
Simply amazing. Your group gets more and more interesting every time. Anyway, if you've got this all handled, I think we can settle on the price. We're all in agreement. Take care of this thorn in our sides of people. Insides of people? I don't know. But yes, take care of that. And yeah, once again, bald guy. Very bad. Very, very bad. Terrible human being. Yeah, wait. Yes, human being. Yes, yes. Anyway, pudding, thank you. Eats the pudding and starts walking away. Either coincidentally or eerily, Spider, all of you can hear him start kind of singing to himself as he walks out of the cafeteria. We're off to see the wizard. The wonderful Wizard of Oz.
That guy's a dick.
Yeah, you know
the-
he's not going to pay us, right?
Yeah, probably not.
You know, what was the name of the psych ward?
Emerald Psychiatrics and Rehab.
I really hate that clown.
And that's where we'll end for the evening.
This message is brought to you by the Asgard 7. We would like to apologize for the recent chaos that has plagued our community with a message of gratitude for those citizens who went above and beyond during these troubled times. Pelico, Winters, Sander, Manic, and Flatey One Gaming, we would like to thank you for manning the gates and walls and keeping the bad guys at bay. Our wonderful fire brigade ran by Niles, Michael, Martin, and Computer Sam. We haven't needed you yet, but knowing you're there keeps our minds at ease. Kyle, Tommy, John, Tim, and Anthony, a special thank you for keeping the kids safe during their urban brawl practice when the smoke bombs came flying in. And then last but not least, we have Nicholas, Drekstorm, the Rogue 404, Bear, Crimson Gecko, and Jim, who patrol the compound day in and day out. We know it's a thankless job, but this is the thank you deserve. These fine individuals are keeping Asgard the jewel of Redmond. In other news, Kaze will not be making sandwiches for the foreseeable future.